What's going on? It's Chris and Emily from LifterLMS, and you know what day it is. It's Feature Friday, now on Tuesday. Today we're going to be diving into an aspect of reporting in LifterLMS, how to get the most accurate current analytics and reporting data on your students. LifterLMS reporting is a very powerful aspect of LifterLMS. It's one of the things that makes a learning management system different from a simple membership site or just protecting access to content. We have all of this data like grades, progress, sales reporting, all kinds of stuff kind of packaged inside the reporting interface of LifterLMS. Part of reporting is, quote, expensive on your web hosting, meaning the reporting isn't happening every millisecond, 1,000 times a second, being perfectly up to date. Otherwise, it would be too much resources on your server. So LifterLMS reporting updates periodically. We're going to show you the best way to kind of clear your reporting cache. If you're like, I want up to the millisecond reporting for this moment right now, how to solve that. We've got a couple places for you to do that. Emily's going to take us on a tour, and I have an exciting curveball for you today. Over to you, Emily.
Thank you. So pulling up my demo here, you might see student progress is incorrect. It doesn't look like what the student actually is doing. And like Chris said, that's because it's not exactly to the moment, because pulling a report of all of your students, all of their progress in every course, on every quiz, the last time they logged in, all the completion certificates, achievements, and memberships they have. If you were to run that report all the time, it would slow down the site significantly. So the LifterLMS site runs that report automatically on a periodic basis, but you can always head to LifterLMS reporting, and on the first screen, you'll see clear reporting cache is available. You can click that button. It will run the request. You'll see it load on the page for what could be a few minutes if you have a ton of data, and then it will give you the latest data here. You can also run exports at the bottom of your reporting to get the latest data as a CSV file. You can also go to LifterLMS status, tools, and utilities to clear the student progress cache as well. That will do the same thing as we saw on the other screen. So it's two ways to do the same thing, but that will get you that latest up-to-date data from your student progress. Pass it back to you, Chris. Do you have a curveball or anything you want to add to that?
I do. I just want to mention sometimes when this issue comes up, somebody who's a user on the site may say something like let's say an instructor may say something like, I think Billy just completed this course, but it's not showing completed in the reporting. And I think this is a good opportunity to just do a quick introduction to how to switch your website experience to that of a student or an instructor using the user switching plugin, which I think you have installed on your demo. But that's just a powerful tool. Whenever somebody says something like, oh, I think my reporting's off, or I can't find my certificate or whatever, you can always experience your website like the person who's sending you a support request or asking you a question about the website. And just hoping you could show us how to do that.
Yeah, totally. In LifterLMS, switching to your customers is a really valuable feature. You'll find it in a free third-party plugin called User Switching. So I think it's on my demo site called User Switching, but if you don't have it on your website, you can go to Plugins, Add New, and then search User Switching, and you'll find that one should be the first result here, by John Blackburn. This one is on a lot of websites, and what this allows us to do is when we're on our users page here, looking at all the users on our site, we can hover over any of our users and notice that there's a switch to dialog. This comes up when you have the plugin installed, and this allows you to experience the website as this user. So I switched to my student here, and we can see they have some notifications for an upcoming subscription. I'm going to close those out, but I can view the dashboard page and look at the courses as that student. So this is actually being logged in as the student without needing to know their passwords. I know a lot of LMS site owners who reset the student's password so that they know what it is and that they can log in, and then they send the student the reset password. It's confusing. And so the user switching plugin allows you to do that very simply by switching to the user without knowing their password, without any kind of security vulnerabilities or anything with that. It just switches you to their WordPress user profile. And we want to make sure that we don't do anything super significant when we're switched to the user, because it will reflect we are actually interacting with the site as them. So if we comment on a forum, if we complete a lesson, that will be done for the student. So sometimes students might be having trouble completing a quiz and send you an email, and you can switch to their account and see exactly what they're seeing, so you can know what the problem is. If it's user error or if it's something that is legitimately a problem to report. But that's the user switching plugin.
You did it, and I've done it a million times, but you didn't mention it. Can you show us again how to switch back from the student to yourself and just talk us through that? And
Yeah.
while you're getting ready for that, I just want to say this is a really cool plugin. It's helpful with LifterLMS. It's helpful with WooCommerce, or any time you want to experience a WordPress website as a different user.
Yeah, so in the bottom left-hand corner here, we'll see switch back to Arthur Wells. And so that's where I'm Arthur Wells as the admin of this website, so I can switch back there, and it'll turn me back into the admin user. And then also I could visit the back end of WordPress, and there's another switch back button in a few other places, but the main one on the front end of the website will be in that bottom left corner. So that's how to switch to and back.
That's awesome. Thank you for the great demo, Emily. That's how to get the most current to the second data in your reporting. You can export them. You can also kind of troubleshoot if you're wanting to switch around and see what other people are seeing. That's kind of a bonus tip for you today. Thanks for the great demo. I hope you have a great rest of your Feature Friday now on Tuesday. Smash the like button, drop a comment, tell your friends, let us know what video you'd like for us to make for you next. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.